Hi, travel agents. Thank you all for joining us today once again for another webinar. My name is Cindy, and I'm going to be your host for today's webinar. So, we have a very exciting webinar today with Pure Grenada. And before we get
Grenada.
started, I just want to go over some housekeeping rules. So, if you have any questions, please leave it in the Q&A box below in the control panel, and we'll get to the questions at the end of the presentation. We're also giving away a $100 gift card to a lucky winner. So to qualify, make sure you stay again till the end of the webinar. The winner will be chosen offline and notified through email. So with that being said, I'd like to introduce our lovely panelists today. So we have here with us Holly, Kareem, Lorna, Renee, Seiko, and Miguel. So hi everyone, thank you for joining me as well. Awesome. Well, I'm sure the agents are very excited to learn more about the islands as well as some tips on how to sell this destination to their clients. So please go right ahead with your presentation.
All righty, thank you so much. And again, thank you so much for hosting and all my stakeholders in Grenada. Thank you so much for joining us and to the travel agents. Welcome to Pure Grenada. For the next hour, we're going to be taking you through, everything that's good about the island. So I would start right now. I represent Grenada Tourism Authority here in Canada. And the beautiful pictures that you're seeing right now on the screen is on the north side of our island. And the island you're seeing in the distance is actually called Petit Pitons. It's in or just off the northern coast of Grenada, and it's I would consider it one of the Grenadine Islands, but it actually belongs to Grenada. So currently we have direct flights to the destination 3 times weekly with Air Canada, leaving on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And from May, there's going to be a pause on the Thursday flight. So throughout the winter, from May, there's going to be 2 flights weekly on Sundays and on Wednesday. Still an excellent opportunity to send your clients to Grenada for 10 days or 7 days. And WestJet, they resume their seasonal service in November, and that seasonal service is going to run until the 27th of April. So again, please send your clients to Grenada. It's as we stay in Grenada, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from Canada. And upon leaving the airport, sorry, to any of the resorts that are presenting today, it's about 15 minutes. So we look forward to you welcoming your clients on the destination. So, Grenada, we're not only made up of one island, but we are a tri-island destination made up of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And we are really geotourism destination. So we really believe in tourism that really sustains you. All right. Both black and white sand beaches and lots of waterfalls, crater lakes, sulfur springs, and we are very safe community-oriented culture in Grenada. Okay, so we encourage your clients to leave the resort and explore the island. Of course, we are the Spice Island, so the island literally smells like spices, and we are also the Caribbean's capital of chocolate. The beach you're seeing right above Grenada was actually voted by Condé Nast Travelers magazine as the best beach in the world. So send your clients to Grenada if they are beach lovers. We have over 45 beaches, both black sand beaches and white sand beaches. So some quick facts about the destination. We are located geographically below the hurricane belt. So please send your clients to the destination year round. We are a safe Caribbean destination right below the hurricane belt. Again, we are the southernmost of the Windward Islands, located 160 kilometers north of Venezuela, but you're not having any other issues in Venezuela. Grenada is very safe, and we encourage your clients to actually come to Grenada. Okay, average temperature is 27 degrees Celsius, and we are 123 square miles, 21 miles long and 12 miles wide, a population of 110,000 people. Our official language is English, and our local currency, which is the EC dollar, is tied to the US dollar. $2.67 would give you one US, or one US would give you $2.67 Eastern Caribbean dollar. So we are twin island destination for diving. We have the largest wreck dive in the Caribbean, which is the Bianca Sea. And that Bianca Sea, it's sunk along a seawall. So you can actually dive the wreck. And on the way back up, you could actually dive the seawall with all the amazing corals. And the dive sites are located no more than 25 minutes from the shore. So you actually don't take a long time actually getting to the dive sites. You can take more time diving the dive sites. We are also the home of the world's first underwater sculpture park, as you can see on the screen. Those sculptures are over 150 sculptures, and you can see them while you snorkel or scuba dive. And in Grenada, it's pure nature. We have lots of waterfalls, over 15 waterfalls. Some you can take a hike to, some of them you can step out of your car and be at. We have lots of boiling springs and natural surface springs, and we have seven of the gardens listed in the UK Book of 100 Best Gardens. So that really tells you about how fertile our soil is. And we are the gateway to the Grenadines. So we have a lots of excellent year-round good temperatures, as you know, because we are below the hurricane belt. And we have a super marina capable of hosting 90-meter yachts. And we have lots of and we have lots of regattas both in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, fishing tournaments. And also we have Whitsuntide Regatta in Petit Martinique. And romance really blossoms in Grenada. You can get a 24 hours marriage license, and we actually do things out of the box. We try to make your wedding day special, so you can actually get married under the water. We have seating for actually 14 and actually a underwater wedding chapel. All right. So again, because Grenada is such a beautiful destination, almost everywhere you go in Grenada is a picture perfect moment. And again, it's soft adventure on the island. We have lots of hiking trails. We have excellent network of hiking for adventure seekers and nature lovers. We have a really good, you can go river tubing down the Baltazar River, kayaking through sheltered mangrove beds, and snorkeling the world's first underwater sculpture park. In addition to that, you can go ATV tours as well. And of course, some of our festival, we have our annual Spice Mass Festival that takes place in August, and the climax is the second weekend in August. And I would encourage you, if you have any clients that are actually uh, carnival lovers and they like to party, send them to Grenada. It's a very, very safe carnival period. And there's a day to jump behind the trucks in your pretty costumes, a day for the jump Jab Jab Juve, which is a party that starts in the morning at 3 o'clock and goes until 10 in the morning. Really clean and very, very safe time in Grenada for our carnival. And of course, we have our Carriacou Maroon and String Band Music Festival that takes place in April. And of course, we have the Chocolate Festival that takes place this year from the 22nd to the 27th of April. So the island becomes like Willy Wonka's island. You eat, drink, and bathe in chocolate during the Chocolate Festival. Okay, so send your clients to the Chocolate Festival if there are any chocolate lovers in the audience. And we have our Dive and Conservation Fest that usually takes place in October. There's a day you can go lionfish hunting, a day to do dive the sculptures, a day to actually do something for everyone during the dive fest. And because uh, we try to include conservation in almost every aspect of what we do, we actually one of the days you can actually do the beach cleanup or actually do some type of conservation activity that where you can actually help do something that makes the corals actually grow back. So with that, please become a Grenada's travel expert. The website address is expo.puregrenada.com. Log all your bookings and there's opportunities to win rewards. Take it away, Miguel.
Thank you, Sekou. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for your time today. I'm here in Miami. My name is Miguel Carrillo. I'm the Director of Development for Silver Sands, Grenada. And we have two properties on the island. We will speak a little bit about Beach House, which is the one you're seeing right now, and then we'll move on to Grenada, which is our second property. So Beach House was opened 2 years ago. You'll see in the images right here, it's a 28 unit property. They're all individual units. It is a true, it's a true hideaway. It's a location where serenity pretty much covers the entire location. So we have units up on the cliff, and then we have units on the beach that you will see in the upcoming slides. This is your arrival into Beach House, a complete private small location. We're Porcini Beach, which is you'll see a photo in the next slides. It's a beach that's completely private, incredibly clean, private, flat. If you have any guests who are swimming lovers, they're going to be able to swim here without any problem any day of the week. So as you see, it's a place where you would send your customers for a complete recharge. It's a place for almost like a renovation, I would say. This is the architecture of every room. You may have seen that they look similar to tents, but they're not. It's an actual room. The architecture just make them seem incredibly nice with those white roofs. But this is what you would encounter inside the accommodations of the one bedroom units. We have 2 bedroom units, 2 of those that you will see shortly as well, and every room has an L-shaped terrace. They're incredibly big, and guests, just love spending time there. The views are weather. You have ocean views in every single room. You're either facing one side of the island, or you're facing the other side. But the views are stunning. This is the 2 bedroom unit. It's a unit that has a beautiful lawn right there in front. And again, as I mentioned, we have 2 of these. And after the 2 bedroom units, I think we're going to see some slides of our restaurant. These are the 5 units that are right on the beach. And a restaurant is at Zurro. It's a here's where guests have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Azzurro, it's an Italian restaurant in the evening. There's also access to a second restaurant, just a 1-minute walk along the beach to a local beautiful restaurant as well. So they have access to 2 restaurants. This is our outdoor gym. It's the one gym at the resort. Something I always love mentioning as well. Guests at both resorts have signing privileges at both resorts and free transportation between them. So if a guest wants to go to the spa at Grenada, they can perfectly do that. This is our Infinity Edge pool, and which is part of the attractions there at the resort. So moving on to Silver Sands Grenada. This is the only 4-star resort on the island. It's also a 5-diamond resort. This would be your most robust resort out of the 2. We have 51 accommodations here that you'll see in a few photos. This is the longest pool in the Caribbean, and it's 100 meters long. So for those of you who would love to give it a try. You don't have to do it all at once. You can do it in a couple of days. But so we have accommodations here that are rooms, but we also have 8 villas, which are stunning. You'll see a few photos shortly. Here you see the height of the rooms, the kind of architecture, the interior design, the light colors. It's a very, very pleasant experience when you step into the rooms. Oceanfront views. These rooms are in 2 different buildings with 3 floors each. So depending on the category, you can either start down in your garden rooms and then all the way up to your 3rd level. This is the terrace. Again, we love adding space to every accommodation. So every room has a very a vast terrace space to enjoy the outdoors. So here's a view of a 3-bedroom villa. The 4-bedroom villas, which we'll see in the next couple of slides, are right on the ocean. So these ones are right behind the spa. And then this would be a 4-bedroom villa already. As you see, tons of natural light, great space. And the 4 bedrooms have actually 2 pools. So here's another shot of the 4-bedroom villa. The amount of value that these villas have, I encourage everyone to take a look at our pricing and how we structure the different offers and packages, because there could not be more offer in this lovely villas. Another photo of some of the accommodations. And yes, the upcoming slides, you'll see the pool. It has one big pool in the middle and then another private pool in the back. This is the private pool in one of the main rooms in the villa. So just lovely. They're one next to each other. These 4 villas are one next to each other. So if you have a party that requires more than 4 rooms and they want to be close, they will be close, one next to each other, so they can pretty much take over the entire beach. We have 2 restaurants on site. And we also have a cigar and rum experience on property, and then our pool, food and beverage experience as well. That is for the cigar and rum lovers, and that's our spa. And I think that's probably one of my my last slide. So I'd like to thank all of you once again for spending time with us, and we look forward to welcoming you.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you, Sekou.
All right, Haley, you're it.
Thank you, Sekou. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Holly Bruni. I'm head of sales and marketing at Mount Cinnamon Beach and Wellness Resort. It's an absolute pleasure to connect with you, and I'm excited to introduce you to our boutique luxury resort and show you why Mount Cinnamon continues to be a favorite for travelers. So what sets us apart is the combination of boutique luxury and one of the best beachfront location in the entire Caribbean. Mount Cinnamon sits directly on Grenada's beach, and it's not just one of the most beautiful beaches in Grenada, but as Sekou said, it's one of the most celebrated beaches in the world. And Grenada is consistently ranked among the Caribbean's top beaches. But listen, here's what makes our positioning so special. We're located on the southern end of the Grandlands Beach, which is the most private, most naturally beautiful, most quiet side of the Grandlands Beach. So your clients get all the benefits of a world-famous beach, but without the crowds, without the noise or foot traffic that can come with larger hotels. So instead of being surrounded by concrete or commercial activity, our guests step into serene, secluded stretch of sand where the water is calm, the ambience is peaceful, and the views are completely uninterrupted. We're a boutique resort with 36 villas and suites, each designed with vibrant Caribbean charm and incredible ocean views. The property features a private beach club, 2 dining outlets, a full wellness center, spa experiences, tennis, water sports, and a strong sustainability program. So we're ideal for travelers who want space, privacy, and the feeling of a home away from home. Our culinary program is one of the best in Grenada. The Flying Fish restaurant offers Caribbean-inspired farm-to-table cuisine, while our Savi's Beach Cabana is known for relaxed lunches, our famous Friday night beach bonfire dinners, and of course, Taco Tuesdays. But if you want a more intimate experience, we offer a 7-course chef's table dinner created by executive chef Jason Joseph. And of course, daily breakfast is always included for your clients. Wellness is truly at the heart of the Mount Cinnamon experience. We've recently rebranded, including wellness at the forefront of our offering. So we offer yoga, sound healing. We have a Peloton-equipped fitness center and both indoor and beachside spa treatments using local oils that we produce in-house. So whether your clients want relaxation, detox, or rejuvenation, we provide holistic wellness in an absolutely gorgeous setting. Sustainability and community is core to who we are at Mount Cinnamon. We are proudly Platinum Green Globe certified, and we take a holistic approach to protecting the environment, uplifting our people, and supporting the long-term growth of Grenada. We reduce our environmental footprint through responsible water and energy management, eco-friendly cleaning programs, and strong waste reduction practices. We also support our local farmers and fishermen through direct sources and we grow a portion of our produce right on property to ensure fresher, healthier meals with a smaller carbon footprint. So your guests can actually take a garden tour and, choose the head of lettuce that they want for their salad. One of our proudest moments is our partnership with WISH Grenada, which stands for the West Indies School of Hospitality, which was founded by our owner, Mr. Barry Collymore. And his mission is to create accessible, world-class hospitality education for Grenadans. So we participate through mentorship, internships, and hands-on development opportunities. Okay, so when your clients choose Mount Cinnamon, they're not just choosing a beautiful resort. They're choosing to support a property that is deeply committed to the people, the culture, and the future of Grenada. Our best performing client profiles include couples looking for boutique romance, destination wedding couples, families needing space and comfort, long stay winter travelers, wellness focused guests, and small corporate or leisure groups. And anyone seeking a boutique, personalized, authentic Caribbean experience will absolutely fall in love with Mount Cinnamon. And guess what? For families, we offer complimentary babysitting. Where else on the island can you get that? Nowhere else but Mount Cinnamon. So we're excited for 2026 as we continue to elevate our offerings. We have refreshed interiors in many of our villas and suites. We've expanded our art and wellness programs. We've introduced new culinary experiences, and we've enhanced our children's activities. So we're committed to evolving while staying true to our boutique charm. Thank you so much for your time today. We would love to welcome you and your clients to Mount Cinnamon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you. And Lorna.
Hey.
You're on the mic.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you for affording us the opportunity to be here today to present our gorgeous Sandals, Grenada. We are just a tiny slice of the paradise known as Grenada, and we're absolutely proud to be a part of this webinar today. My name is Lorna Richards. I'm the national national training manager. I do a little sales too. I'm the national training manager based here in Canada, and I know a lot of you know me from my workshops, my master classes, and all of that. But we'll see you all later on this year. Let's talk a little bit about Sandals Grenada. As you know, Sandals Grenada is a part of the Sandals chain, and we are fully all-inclusive. We're a luxury line of resort where we cater to adults only. And by that, we simply mean adults 18, minimum age 18 and above. For our all-inclusive product, what we do is we include everything that you can possibly need on a vacation. So we include all your meals. We include, of course, your rooms and suites. We include your land sports, your water sports. We include your daytime entertainment, your nighttime entertainment. So all the major things that you can think of, but also bear in mind that we include airport transfers to and from, your tips and gratuity. One of the things you should understand is that there's no tipping really allowed because we give our staff gratuity. We pay our staff gratuity. So we include gratuity, we include Wi-Fi. So you name it, the things that are important, we include. Some of the words that can best describe Sandals Grenada and the unique selling points of Sandals Grenada is that it's a very innovative resort. And I'll show you later on. Very laid back, very charming, right? Giving you that feel that you're at home away from home and really, really offering you the best that Grenada has to offer. But let's take a look. Sekou, let's take a look at what we're really offering. So we have I hope it works. We have a little video here. about anybody else, but I know where I would rather be, and it's certainly not here in Canada. It's right there in Grenada, sitting at Sandals, that fabulous Sandals, Grenada. So we are happy to say that we have 257 rooms, and one of our major selling points is that we are 5 minutes away from the Maurice Bishop Airport. Can you believe it? You can literally throw your suitcase across the tarmac and you're right there at Sandals, Grenada. So that's a tremendous selling point. You're off the plane, you're on the beach, so that's fantastic. So our resort sits on the beautiful Pink Gin Beach, and as you can see very quickly what it is that it's included. So as I mentioned to you earlier, all the meals, all the activities, all your play, land sport data, and one of the biggest things I should point out is water sports, because I mean Grenada is known for amazing waters, right? Well, one of the things we include at Sandals Grenada is water sports, even paddy diving. So I mean, well, if you're a certified diver, I mean, and you have proof of your certification, you come to us, you start diving immediately, either 1 2-tank dive or 2 1-tank dives, and that's a tremendous selling point. As I mentioned earlier, we include restaurants, so we have a wide variety of restaurants. So your clients are going to enjoy these restaurants, and of course, no worries, we offer you tips are already included, airport transfers, Wi-Fi, all of that. So you can see the package. We've thought about everything. Next slide, Sekou. So let's talk a little bit about the rooms that we have here. So we're proud to say that we have 4 villages, and these villages are unique. And one of the things I always want to point out to my travel advisors whenever I do a webinar with them is that when you're selling Sandals Grenada to your clients, make sure you're qualifying these clients and putting them in the right village, because each village has its own flavor. The village that you're looking at is the Italian village, and the Italian village is the one with the sky pool suites. Yes, we've got pools in the sky. So for those who want a little bit more adventure, those who want to be able to step out of their rooms and go into their pools, yes, they kind of have to take control of how much they drink, because we don't want them falling into the pool, right? But there is a barrier. But what I'm saying is this, that for those who want magnificent views and they want the facility of their own pool right there on their rooftops, guess what? This is ideal for them. But we also have the we also have the Pink Gin Village, and that village is for those clients who want to be closest to the beach. So you're going to find that village, it's not shown here, but that village is closest to the beach for those who want to be just footsteps away. That's there for them. Then we have South Seas Village, where we have our rendezvous, and our rendezvous are the individual units with the high thatch roof. So those who want a little bit more privacy, want to be away a little bit more, then that's good for them. And then we have our Lovers Hideaway, which again is for those who want to unplug, unwind, they want to be away from the maddening crowd, and it's ideal for them. We have 10 restaurants and 10 fabulous dining options for your clients. The next slide. And of course, one of the most famous ones here is Butch's Steakhouse. Listen to us, first Butch's that we ever built, we've done a whole lot of work to it, and it's very popular with the clients. But remember, in addition to Butch's, we have kimonos, we have soy, we have cucina romana, and I could go on and name. There are 10 dining options. Nobody can be hungry, nobody can be thirsty. This is a place that you can relax, enjoy not just your gorgeous room and suites, but all the facilities that we have. The next slide actually shows you the interior of Butch's, because we're so proud of this and it's such a popular restaurant. And of course, the following slide will also talk a little bit about the views that we get at our amazing resort. So again, in addition to fantastic restaurants that are included, remember, everything is included. That's the magic word, right? One of the things we had our Grenada general manager, or Sandals Grenada general manager here last week. And one of the things she reminded me about is the fact that at Sandals Grenada, we try very hard to not say no to our clients, right? This is about pleasing the clients. And so we really try hard. Yes, there may be circumstances where we have to say a hard no, but most of the times we don't, because we're all about service. So when you look at the gorgeous views that we offer here at Sandals Grenada, where else are you going to go? So again, very quickly, I know I talk a lot, and Sekou is always telling me to hurry up and get finished. But one of the things we're so excited about is the wide variety of rooms and suites, the restaurants, the activities. And you know what? Before I close off, I want to leave you with some words. When you're talking to your clients and you want to find words to describe Sandals Grenada, use words like innovative, serene, romantic, laid back, charming. And this is that's the feel when you get here at Sandals Grenada. One of the things we're proudest of as it relates to our sandals team, and we're going to go to the next slide, is that here in Canada, we have our field sales team. And these are the gentlemen and lady, there's only one lady who is there to work with you. So I do all the webinars, all of the workshops, all of that. But these are the people you need to deal with. You connect directly with them. They are your advocates. They are your coaches. They're the ones who are going to come. They're going to meet you face to face. They're going to do in-houses. They're going to, walk you through, help you to grow your business. So make sure that you know who your business development manager is, because they're going to help you to grow that sandals business. So I want to close off by mentioning that for you. Remember that. Talk to them. They can do presentations on Sandals Grenada. Remember, we have an amazing website. You can go on our website. Remember, also download the Sandals Grenada fact sheet that you will find in our travel agent portal. We have all the tools for you to grow your business. Just make sure you are reaching out to us, and we're more than happy to help you grow that Sandals Grenada business. Thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to your business. Thanks again, Sekou.
Thank you so much, Lorna. Thank you so much. And that was Sandals Grenada, 5 minutes from the airport. And now we go to Kareem. Kareem, how you doing, man?
Very good. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for taking the time to join us here today in lovely Grenada virtually. Hopefully, you can join us in person very soon along with your clients. And I am here as the sales executive representing Royalton Grenada. We are a full all-inclusive resort, 5-star resort, and we are also a part of the Marriott Autograph Collection. So if you do have clients that do want to utilize points or gain points when they come on their vacations, we are ideal for that as well. We are just 1 minute, I would say. Would you agree, Sekou, about 1 minute from the airport? Yeah. You could quite literally walk if you want to, but we don't allow you to do that. We take care of you in that regard as well. And being 1 minute from the airport has its benefits, but also there is no downfall to that, because we are actually out of the flight path, so you do not hear any noise pollution from the aircraft when they arrive or depart the island as well. Right, so we are sat on 30 acres of land, and we are 269 rooms. But even if we're that huge, you do not feel that overwhelmed when you get here, because it is rolling acres, but all the rooms are situated on the heights, so you have lovely views, but it's very walkable, and we do have lovely gardens that you could explore. We do have an entire separate ecosystem. We offer bird watching tours. We do have turtle tours as well, because they do use our beaches to come and lay seasonally as well. So that is for the nature lovers that you may have as clients. Now we do have 10 buildings in total. Sekou, you could next slide. We do offer 10 buildings in total for a total of 5 standard accommodations and 4 Diamond Club accommodations, and we'll get to that as we move on. Sekou, you could go ahead. Now, we do offer a standard accommodation and a Diamond Club. Now, our Diamond Club is not a club that you have to be a member of or partake in, but what it is a room category that you book when you reserve the rooms, right? So with our Diamond Club, you have an updated experience, and where you have butler service, you have preferred location for rooms, and you do have a selection of in-suite liquors and professional reservations if you do want to have a specific time at the restaurants, because we do offer reservation free dining. But if you're in a Diamond Club and you want a specific time or a table or a location, you do have a butler that could do that for you as well. We offer an app as well that your clients could download, and once they're here, they could do things like book tours, make dinner reservations, or they could communicate with the butler through the app as well if they do want to have a bit more of a free or private time, right? Sekou, next slide, please. Now, outside of the Diamond Club, we do offer a luxury accommodation, which is standard, but there's nothing simple about it. Now, this does not come with a butler service, but you do get everything else that is included, which is our Wi-Fi, our signature rain showers. You need to come and experience that as well, and our dream bed, which can only be found in our Royalton resorts. Next. In addition to that, we do have 5 restaurants, so there's never going to be a time where our guests get bored of our food options. Now, we do take you on a culinary journey. We start with our Maison, which is a French restaurant. We do offer Indian cuisine as well at our Taj. And then we do have our Gourmet Marché, which is our international buffet. Now, our international buffet also changes the menu nightly. So if you're here for a longer time, let's say 2 weeks, you're not going to get bored or tired of the food, because every night we introduce a different theme to that as well. We also have Nibbles on the Beach, which is our seafood, and we do have Italian grazie as well. Now, we also, in addition to the food, we offer 7 bar options and an ice cream parlor on property as well. Okay, Sekou? Now, in keeping with being very family friendly, because we are for everyone, we do offer family friendly accommodations as well. So we do have our signature kids club, and it is separate and apart. So we do accommodate kids from 4 to 12. Teens are welcome as well. But the kids from 4 to 12, you can have them at the club if you do want to go on a tour or just want to have a massage. And we do offer qualified services, and we do offer nanny and babysitting services as well. Sekou. Next slide. And yes, we do have a world-class fitness center, and along with our spa, which has 5 treatment rooms, and we do have couples and singles massages as well for you. Okay, next slide. Now, we are very big on destination weddings, like really big, especially from the Canadian market. And we actually, for the year of 2005, we had about 40 destination weddings just out of Canada, right? What I will do when we're done on the call, I will have Sekou share all the pictures, the videos, and the documentation that you may need if you are interested in having your clients host have their wedding here with us as well. Now, the map actually lays out what the resort looks like. So we are on 30 acres, and we do offer a beach, which is called Tamarind Bay. We like to say that we have 2 beaches, because what we do offer as well is one end of the beach offers natural coral. So if you have water sports enthusiasts, which we do offer as well, all non-motorized, fully included, we do have a natural coral right off the beach. And if you don't want to experience that, we have another end of the beach where it's just pure white sand, blue waters. Just grab your snorkeling there and just go right onto the beach from there. Next slide. No, that is not me, but she would be your rep in Canada if you do need to get information. And also what I will do is share all the information while it's here as well, and see who can get in contact with me. Or if you want to get in contact with me directly, what I will do is add our virtual tour link in the chat here for you, so you can have a fully immersed experience in what we have to offer here as well, because I know you would have a lot of questions for us, and I'm here to help. Right? Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kareem. Thank you so much. Yes, I left up the picture with Dominica because she is your BDM here in Canada.
That was
But
hysterical.
your information is included, Kareem. Your information is included. All right, thank you so much, Kareem. Awesome presentation. And now we have Renee from Travelweek Resort.
Hi, everybody. So last but not least, as I said, my name is Renee Goodwin. I'm the marketing manager at Travelweek Boutique Resorts. I am here in Grenada. Lucky me. It is really hard to distill everything that Travelweek is into 5 slides, Sekou. But I believe I have a video next. Can we play it for our Thank you. So that video just kind of gives you like an overview of, what we are all about at True Blue. We are a family-owned and operated resort. We are boutique. So we are small and friendly and cute and colorful and very authentically Caribbean. You step into True Blue and I always say it's like walking into a tropical Narnia, and like you really get that feel of like, being in the Caribbean, and our staff is so friendly, so welcoming. Everybody's like family for us. So it really is a very all-encompassing, authentic experience that you will have with us. So I'm going to go through some of our resort facilities. I'm sorry, I'm apologizing in advance if you hear a little voice coughing in the background. My daughter is home from school today. So if you hear it, don't mind that. Okay, so we have 4 pools actually. We have 4 different pools. Each pool is very unique and each pool has a different vibe, which I like. And actually, if you look at my background, you can kind of see 2 of them. There. One is the beach pool, that's this one, and then one is the Grenada pool. So the beach pool is called the beach pool because it basically simulates a beach. And it's an infinity pool leading out to the bay. And then the Grenada pool is called the Grenada pool because it has one of those big, it's like a very Instagrammable moment. Like people come to True Blue just to take pictures with this sign. It's like one of those giant Grenada signs. It's in this picture right here. And then we have a bay view pool, which overlooks the bay. And fun fact, we are actually a pet-friendly property. So of the 4 pools, the bay view pool is the only pool that dogs are allowed to go and swim in. And then we have a lap pool, which is like a long rectangular pool. This one's like really quiet. It's like set back away from everything else. So those are the 4 pools that we have. The rum shop bar is right next to the beach pool. We also have complimentary daily beach shuttles because while we are waterfront, we're not located on an actual beach. So our guests can take advantage of daily beach shuttles. They go out twice a day to either BBC or Grenada. So you have your pick. You can go out at 9 and come back at 12, or you can go out at 12 and come back at 4. So that is a service that we find that our guests really enjoy. We also, of course, we have a spa on property. Our spa is great. I mean, I work at True Blue and like I can't even get an appointment in the spa because the spa is so busy all the time. They do a really nice menu of treatments. They also have a chocolate treatment menu, which is really popular. They use dark chocolate in facials and in body scrubs. It's really nice. The results are like fantastic. We have an open air yoga studio. It's like a very cool, like treetop open air yoga pavilion. You really do feel like you're up there in the sky, doing yoga and breath work. I love our yoga studio. It's actually really nice. And then right below it, we have a very small gym. We also, this is where I spend entirely too much time at this hotel. We have an on-site bakery where we make our own ice cream every day, and we make cakes and cheesecakes and pastries and like all manner of like delightful baked treats. Did y'all hear that? Lily, just give me a minute. We also have our guided water sports activities. We have some nice little bay access down by the Grenada pool. So we have an instructor that will take our guests out for non-motorized water sports. We also have on-site dive shop. In my opinion, it is one of the best dive shops in Grenada. Sorry, guys. Not trying to big ourselves up here, but Aquanauts is really very good. They have won a lot of awards. They're super, super professional dive shop, and they bring a lot of dive groups to us, which is great. We also have a 24-hour front desk, concierge services, of course. We have espresso coffee machines in all of our rooms. We have an on-site restaurant and bar that's Dodgy Dock. Street Food Wednesdays happens every Wednesday. It was last night, actually. I was there for a little bit. We have live entertainment every Wednesday, and this event is so popular that people from all over Grenada come. Other hotels send their guests to us. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that, by the way. Students come, locals come, Yankees come, like all different people from all walks of life come to Dodgy every single Wednesday. It's very crowded. It's very much like a party vibe, but we invite other vendors to come and set up street food style so that, visitors can get an array of food, not just, Dodgy Dock food. We're a very family-friendly resort. We have 2 kids' play areas, and we also have a water slide at one of our pools. We have a boutique and a convenience store. This next bullet point here is like breaking news. We're literally building a waterfront cafe and a chocolate experience workshop like as we speak. It's going to be on the waterfront down by the marina. It will be fully completed this month. So it is what it sounds like. I mean, it's going to be a nice, cheap kind of waterfront cafe, you know, serving coffees and pastries and sandwiches and salads and stuff like that. But because we are the home of the Grenada Chocolate Festival, we are also building a workshop where we can have our guests do things like make bonbons and make their own chocolate bars, or we can do, you know, chocolate and rum tastings. Because that is something that we've actually been needing for a while. So I'm really happy that this is going to be implemented for Q2. All of our rooms have kitchens/kitchenettes. We do have wheelchair accessible rooms. We have 4 of them. We offer airport transfers. We have free Wi-Fi throughout the property. We have tons of parking. We have on-site electric car rental and charging stations. And of course, buffet breakfast is included in our rates. And we also have a conference center and meeting rooms. You can upgrade to an all-inclusive plan. And this is also breaking news. We are also building this month right now as we speak. We are building an outdoor kitchen where we can basically offer our guests like immersive outdoor culinary experiences. So, you know, cooking our national dish oil down the traditional way. And, you know, we can do other cooking demos and then also kind of let them also, you know, use the space as well. In terms of showing them, you know, how to make Grenadian dishes and things like that. So I'm very excited about those 2 new things that we have for you. Next, see, I don't have a lot of slides. That's why I spent a lot of time on this one. Next slide, Sekou. We're divided into 4 room categories. We have 70 rooms. True Blue style, those are like our lead-in rooms. All of the rooms at True Blue are super, super spacious. I would say when you walk into a room at True Blue, you can literally do cartwheels, like they're enormous. You definitely do not have to worry about space. Like they're all very, very spacious. We have 23 True Blue style, 17 Cocoa Pod rooms. These are Grenada's first self-sustaining climate smart rooms, which means that, you know, all the AC is solar, all of the water is like rainwater harvested for like the toilets and things like that. And it has like a lot of other cool little climate smart techie type things in these rooms that our guests that are, you know, that really pay attention to sustainability, they will prefer to book these rooms. We also have 18 suites. These can hold families with up to 2 small kids, because also all of our rooms have pull-out sofas in them. And then, of course, you can also request either a rollaway bed or a cot if you have young kids. And then we also have 5 2-bedroom villas, which can hold a pile of people, up to 4 kids, 2 couples, entire families. And these also come with special added values, such as if you book a certain amount of nights, you get like a 3-day car rental, things like that. And our villas all have a private plunge pool, which is really nice for the moonlight because it's open to the sky. Next one, Sekou. We pride ourselves on being very family friendly at True Blue. They're always families, always kids. I mean, even me, you know, with my daughter, I bring her to True Blue all the time because there's just so many things for them to do there. The play areas are really great. You know, there's swings, there's slides, there's a full-size dollhouse, there's those jumpy trampolines, and clubhouses, there's a tree house. We have a lot of really nice play areas like all throughout the property for kids. Of course, the water sports activities are great for, you know, older kids as well. Aquanauts does a bubble maker program for young kids who are interested in scuba diving. So that happens in the Bayview pool. And of course, as I mentioned, we have 4 pools. 2 of them have really nice shallow areas, which are great for young kids. And then we also do baby swim class there every Monday for guests and just like, you know, local moms in the community. So that's like a nice thing that we do there. We have a nice water slide, nice curly water slide. We have a kids menu, of course. And also kids under 12 eat for free off of the kids menu when their parents upgrade to an all-inclusive plan. So that's like a great tidbit for you guys to pass along to your clients. I mentioned that we have extra beds and cots available, and also up to 2 children, 12 years old and under, stay at no extra charge. Next. We just built, well, not just, I guess maybe a year ago is not just, but we have completed a 1,600 square foot conference center, which is dividable into two smaller conference rooms. And this is something that's really new for us, in terms of just like the functions space, because before, we had two smaller meeting rooms, but this has really kind of elevated us in terms of our ability to host functions. And we have been doing it, and we have been doing it well. We have such a nice, clean, crisp conference center that has all of, the modern AV. In terms of decor, anything the guests are looking for, we can handle it. We have done weddings there, conferences, retreats, workshops, get-togethers, family reunions. I mean, you name it, we have done the events up there. So this is just something that I'd like to point out in the event that anybody has, groups or anything like that that would like to take advantage of, that kind of service. And I think that might bring me to the end. I'm shocked. Yes. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for your time. This is my email here. I'm Renee@TrueBlueBay.com. And please follow us on social media. We are True Blue Bay Resorts. I promise you won't regret it. Our social media is very fun and quirky, kind of like we all are at the hotel. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much for all your time, and I will see you guys later.
All right,
Thanks,
thank you so
Sekou.
much. Thank you so much, Renee. Thank you so much for such a exciting presentation. And that brings it to the end of our webinar. Thank you so much, travel agents, for actually visiting and listening so attentively to the presentations. And I open it up everything for questioning right now.
Awesome. Thank you for that lovely presentation. This is definitely on my list of places to visit, especially with the resort being so close to the airport, which is a big bonus. All right, let's jump into the questions. So I see Renee here is answering a few questions herself, so that's great.
Yes. Do you want me to say them out loud for the benefit of everybody?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Somebody asked me what are the hours of street food. Basically the vendors and the food are pretty much out by 6:30, and the band plays from 8 to 10, and then we have a DJ that does 10 to 12. And then we have a little extra fun hour most times from 12 to 1. I mean, those of us in the Caribbean, I mean, you know how it is, right? Like it takes a little while for things to like wind down. So basically it ends at 1, because obviously at the end of the day, we are a hotel, we are located in a neighborhood. So I think legally, we do finish by 1. But yeah, it's 12-1 for street food. Can you walk to the beach? I mean, you could. Would I? I personally, definitely not, but you could. I mean, people definitely do it. And then also in True Blue, we have a really nice neighborhood beach that is a 3-minute walk from the hotel. And that is actually one of my personal favorite, secluded beaches on the island. And it's a 3-minute walk away from us. I think that might be it for me. Oh, Judy said love True Blue. Thanks, Judy.
All right, let's see. We have a comment here. Are there any 3 to 4 day packages available from Air Canada?
Yes, so currently Air Canada flies to the destination on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So there are, quite a few iterations of the packages that you can get for the amount of days that your clients want to spend.
Awesome. It's great to know. All right, another question here. What is the best connection hub to access Grenada during the auspicious season?
Where is this person coming from? Because connection from where, sorry?
It just says off-season connection to Grenada. So
We have flights to the destination year round. Currently, Air Canada has 3 Sunday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But the Thursday flight is going to be paused for the summer, but we're still going to be having the Sunday and the Wednesday flight with Air Canada. So it's a year-round service with Air Canada.
Awesome. That's great to know.
From Toronto.
All right, we have another question here. If a client wanted to do a split stay between 2 of the resorts, could it be coordinated regarding transportation? They want to go from one resort to the other?
Most definitely, that can be coordinated for sure. I'm sure all the resorts would be happy to coordinate something like that.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
all have we all have drivers and vehicles and stuff. I mean, us personally at True Blue, I mean, we have a fleet of electric vehicles that we use to like transport our guests, if they want a short transfer, or something like that, we just tell them hop on and take them. So yeah, I'm sure most of my colleagues are.
Awesome. All right, well, that is all the questions for now. We just have a bunch of comments here saying, thank you so much, love the presentation. I'll be pitching this to my client, so that's great to hear. And before we sign off, do you guys have any last minute words for the agents?
Well, I would just say, thank you so much again for logging on and being such, attentive audiences for the last hour. Grenada is open, Grenada is welcoming, and we are looking forward to you sending your clients to the destination. They're not going to be disappointed. It's safe. There's something to do for everyone, including hiking. There are beautiful beaches. The food is amazing. And literally, most of the hotels on this island, it's within 15 minutes from the airport. So you can be off the plane and on the beach within half an hour of actually landing on the destination once you're out of immigration and customs. So send your clients, they're not going to be disappointed. And again, the island smells like spices. So in addition to the island look good because it's a beautiful island, the island actually smells good because, the spices are in the air, is just breathtaking for sure. So again, thank you so much. I look forward to welcoming your clients to Grenada and all the beautiful hotels that presented. And please become a Grenada travel expert. The website address is at the bottom of the screen, expert.puregrenada.com. Register, log your bookings, and win amazing prizes, including a trip for two at the end of the year once you're the person who have logged the most Grenada bookings. And you can also win spots for fams to the destination as well. So that's it for me. Thank you so much, everyone.
Awesome, amazing. And again, agents, thank you for joining us as well. And I'll be also sending you all a follow-up email with all the information, website, and the contacts to get you in touch. And once again, panelists, thank you as well. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.